Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a laid back get ready with me, trying new products out. Today I'm just gonna go do a little shopping with my mom and also do just a little grocery shopping as well. So I figured I can just turn on the camera, get ready with you guys, and again trying new products that I have picked up recently. And yeah, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I think we're gonna start with face products because I don't think I'm gonna do anything too wild today. I put everything in this like acrylic case because I do shop my stash videos, and I just brought this whole thing over here and I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to be using. So first thing we need is primer. So I have this VDL Lumi Layer Primer. Was looking on the Ulta site, and you can get this off the Ulta site, but I got this from Beautylish like free with like when I ordered the Blue Blood palette. And I was just looking online because it doesn't really have any information on the box, and it looks like it's kind of like a dewy / luminous primer. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. I'm not super into those kinds of primers, but I guess we're just gonna go with the flow. I don't know how much I need, but I took this much. It feels, ooh, yes, you can tell. It has like a pink reflex to it. Ooh. What are you guys up to? What have you guys been up to? Oh yeah, you can see the luminosity of this primer. Shoot, hopefully I'm not too oily because I usually, like, my oils peak through around the 5-hour mark, and then applying a luminous primer, I don't know. This will be nice like during winter, fall time, but right now during the summer, well, it's not summer yet, but right now like spring, summer, I don't know about that. So I'm gonna take a little sample size product of the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiant something. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I got a little sample. My friend Naya got it for me, and I want to test it out. So actually, I'm going to correct my dark circles first. This is in my project pan, so I'm just going to keep on using it and just kind of apply it right here. So foundation again is this one. So I'm just gonna take the back of this brush. I'm gonna mix it first and just apply it. And this is in the shade Macadamia, if you're wondering if your skin tone is pretty close to mine. And for my brush, I'm gonna take this. I just got this in like a few days ago, and I've used it a couple times. And I did buy this from eBay because Kathleen Lights and Raw Beauty Christy keeps using it in their videos. And this is the It Cosmetics brush. Look how pretty this is. I'm like, I want this brush, but of course it was limited edition and it only came out during breast cancer awareness in October last year, I believe. And of course they don't have any more because it was limited edition. So I paid an arm and half my leg to buy this from eBay. I paid less than what it's going for. Like the higher people are paying like $70-80 for this brush on eBay. I didn't pay that much for it. Let's just say I haven't paid for a brush as much as I paid for this in a very long time. So this foundation looks a little light for me, huh? I probably can go a little deeper, but look in the container, it doesn't look light compared to how it looks on my face. It might just be the primer. I don't have a new concealer, but I'm gonna be taking these Milani ones. I have something in my nose. I have the shade Light Beige and Light Vanilla, and I'm gonna go in with Light Beige, I think. Just a little bit. I feel like this concealer is darker than my foundation. I'll take a little bit of Light Vanilla, and I'm just gonna blend it all out. Oh, I was telling you guys about this brush. Yeah, I didn't pay as much as everybody else is paying for, so I got a pretty good deal. But I still paid more than what the like buying it from Ulta prices. So well, I asked my friends that get PR from It Cosmetics if they had extra ones, and everybody said no. So I had to take matter into my own hands. Alright, and for powder, we do have a new powder, which is this Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter powder, and this is just in translucent. I hauled this like weeks ago. I'm one of those that haven't used stuff that I haul. I'm trying to like be better about like using I can't get this. My nails are short. I just got them done. Look how cute they are. And I can't even grab the little thing. It looks like it has like a tint of yellow to it, which that's what I do like powders to have. Like, I picked all these products for Shop My Stash this week. So I'll be testing them out throughout this next week and come back for my next Shop My Stash video. And you guys will see my thoughts, because again, I'm going to be using these products for the following week, for the rest of the week. And then I'm going to apply the same powder to the rest of my face to set. So my skin doesn't look as luminous, which is good. I'm going to, again, keep testing this out and letting you guys know in my Shop My Stash video what I keep thinking about it. For bronzer, I have a mini of the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Shady Biz. I got the little mini that has this and that came with the little contour brush too. So I'm going to take this and just kind of bronze up the face. Seems pretty a little pigmented because I'm not really like dipping my brush, but there's product on the brush. This foundation shade feels like it's a little too light for me, but once I bronze and stuff, I think it'll be okay. It might be fine like during fall and winter time, but like in the summer, I think it's gonna be too light because it's already light. Look at my arm. So I usually order my stuff online, and I was eyeing that macadamia shade from the Laura Mercier foundation. So that's why I asked her if she can get me a sample, but usually it's whatever I get in the mail is what I'm gonna get stuck with unless I return it and exchange it. But there's no way for me to really know like if a foundation shade's gonna work for me, because I just have to like eyeball it and look for swatches or just order whatever shade I think I am. For blush, I'm gonna take this Sigma blush palette, and I'm going to mix Cor de Rosa and this one right here, which is Pinkin. And I'm just going to, again, mix both and apply it to my cheeks. This is pretty pigmented. It's a little too pink for my liking. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to go in with my powder brush because this is too pink. And I'm assuming that came from Pinkin. These are pigmented. I don't think I really, like, went in super hard, but looks like I did. So for highlights, I have this Beige Cosmetics Blushing in Bali 6-color blush and highlighting palette, and this is what the outside looks like. Then I also have this Wet n Wild Bloom Time highlighter, but I feel like this is too pink for my liking. See, look how like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's like really pink. I don't know about that. But this one, the BH Cosmetics, has 3 blushes and 3 highlights. So I'm actually going to mix the 2 lighter ones in here. This one's going to be too dark for me, so I'll probably have to mix like the dark and that. And I can use these 2 on their own, but this one's just dark, too dark. Again, I'm going to mix Glisten and Sunkissed. And this, when I swatched this, it was pretty buttery. And it's pretty blinding as well. So I'm just gonna look up close to my skin. So my nose area, it looks a little blurred like right here, but you can still see my pores on this side. I think the foundation looks good close up. It definitely is a little too light for me, but I think it looks good so far. So I just set my face with this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I don't have any new ones. This does come in like a hairspray type bottle. It's aerosol. Look. It's really nice. Doesn't taste good, but I really like it. I used to have this like when it first came out, and then I used it up, and I did want to repurchase it, but I have a lot of like setting sprays in my backup setting sprays, and then also that are open already. So when I ordered stuff from Ulta, I just decided to pick this up, but I really like the way my skin is looking. This foundation looks nice. It looks nice. The only thing is like my pores, so I would definitely have to use stuff for pores, but I think it looks really nice in person. So for eyes, come in my little acrylic case. I have this base that my friend Naya again ordered. She orders a lot of stuff from like UK brands, and I wanted this base, but I'm like, oh my gosh, shipping is like a lot of money. And she's like, well, I can pick you up if you want one, and I'm like, okay. So this is the P. Louise base, and I haven't tried it. I've had it for I think a month, and she asked me the other day if I've used it, and I'm like, no. And it's because I eye primer in my project pan, the 19 and 2019. So I'm trying to like use that up and have like good progress. I really try to use up my stuff that are in my project so I can have good updates for you guys. Not just like say I'm doing a project and not really using them. But this is what it looks like. I believe she got me the number 2. Yeah, it says rumor 2. So I'm just going, I think I applied too much, so I'm gonna spread it out in between both eyes. But this one's definitely like canceling my lids. So it feels nice. It feels like it has like a little tackiness to it. I usually set my primers usually you set because you don't want it to crease. I just realized that I had a new corrector to use. So for eyeshadow palettes, I have a full eyeshadow palette new makeup drawer. But I ended up picking these 2 palettes to use this week. I used this yesterday when I went to work, and this is the Daisy x Katie palette. I used these 3 and this shade yesterday and this one on my lid. They're so far first impressions from yesterday. I really enjoyed it. I thought this color wasn't gonna show up on me, but it actually does. It's like a really light brown color. I like that. But today we're gonna take the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Everybody's been raving about this palette and I like it. It looks nice, but I don't know, like every time I saw it at Ulta, I was just like not wanting to buy it for some reason. When Ulta sent out the 20% off coupons and I used all of my Ulta points, I decided to throw this in my cart because I'm like, everybody raves about it. They keep mentioning in their favorites or palettes they recommend people get. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it, and they say that this formula is like way good. So I am going to, I think I'm gonna set just because I'm scared it's like gonna skip, because I'm not like one to pack shadow onto the lid. I like blend. So I'm just going to take the Breakaway shade, this one right there, just to set my lids. I usually just set like my crease. I don't set the whole thing. And a lot of people were saying that this palette is like great formula, that this formula is way better than like the Naked palettes, but who knows. I've been really enjoying this type of brushes, like this big A brush like for my crease. So I think I'm gonna go in with Still Shot, this like peachy color right there. I've really been enjoying like peachy shades. And I like this brush because it's like super big and it just like applies and diffuses the shadow like really easy and fast. Look at that. Unfortunately, this does not have like a number. I got it in a set, which totally sucks. I hate that like some of the sets from Morphe don't have like brush numbers on them. And I don't even think they have this set anymore, but I've again really been enjoying how big these brushes are, and they're kind of dense but like fluffy. So I've just been using this and enjoying it. I wanted to mention it in my favorites, but I'm like, they can't buy it. It doesn't, I don't think the set's available, and it doesn't have a brush number. So I'm gonna take the shade Baja. I've really been into like these corally orangey shades lately. Perfect for springtime actually. And I'm just gonna take the same brush. I don't think this eye look goes with my shirt, but whatever. And just again applying it in my crease. Ooh, this Baja color is super pretty. I think I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with this Punk shade. It's kind of like a red brown, because I was thinking about using this one over here, but this one's more brown and this one's more a red brown. So we're gonna take a fluffy brush and again apply it in the crease. So far I'm not having any issues with like pigmentation or blendability or anything. I'm loving this look so far too. The shades are really pretty. I like it so far. And I'm just going to take Baja and Punk together, and I'm just going to be applying this on my lower lash line. Ooh, that color's really pretty mixed together. For my lids, let's take the shade called Blaze, this one right here. I'm just going to pack it onto a flat shader brush to put it on the lid. Ooh. It has like a pinkish like reflection to it. It's kind of like a duochrome like a little bit, because I'm kind of seeing it now like kind of moving my brush. I'm pretty sure, unless there was pink on my brush before I started using it. Let me see. Let me swatch it. I'm over here assuming. Oh yeah, it does have like a pink fleck to it. I don't know if you guys can tell. It looks nice. It goes with the look, so this is really pretty. So I'm just gonna go in with another like super dense fluffy brush. Oh look, maybe you guys can use this as like the crease brush that I like, but I think the crease, yeah, it's bigger. This is the one I've been loving for creases, but I've been using this for outer corners when I'm getting ready too. So I think I'm going to go in with Punk, the red brown shade that I applied in my crease. And I'm just going to apply this out here. Look how fast and easy this is. Like, you just apply it and you're done. That's why I've been enjoying these like big fluffy brushes. Makes your makeup application super easy. I'm going to use this new one that I have from NYX Cosmetics. This is the Epic Ink Liner in brown. And I'm just going to apply this. I've really been enjoying like brown liner because it looks natural. It doesn't look so harsh like black liner does. And it kind of still, you know, you're still able to get that wing. But it's not as harsh as using black, you see? Like, it kind of just ties the whole look together. I've gotten super fast at doing wing liner. Sometimes it's like really good, but sometimes it's like wonky. But I usually wear liner every single day. I'm told you guys that I've been fast, but doesn't mean that I've been like good at them. So for mascara, I'm going to take this one. This one was sent to me by Catrice. This is the Glam & Doll False Lashes Mascara, and it just looks like this. And this is the wand. It's plastic wand. I'm not super into plastic wands, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. I usually like to coat the top part of my lashes just because when eyeshadow falls down onto them, you can, you know, make your lashes dark. So it looks like it's like separating them. And like it's like a lengthening mascara. I usually like more volumizing mascaras than lengthening, but I don't think it's a bad mascara. Let's try it on the bottom. It's alright, it's not bad. Again, by the time you guys see this video, like a couple days later, I'll be like uploading my Shop My Stash video. But by the time you guys see like the Shop My Stash video, it has been like 4 or 5 days that I've used a lot of these products. So I'll just again update you guys in the Shop My Stash video. And then for brows, I don't have a new brow pencil, but this is one of the newer ones in my collection, the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade dark brown. And then I have this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. It's like a tinted brow gel, I believe. And this is in rich brown. This ColourPop brow pencil isn't bad. I do like it. It's not creamy and it's not too stiff. It's pretty pigmented as well, as you can see. Like this is, I am not good at brows at all. Anybody else? Like, oh my gosh. Brows is always the last thing I do when I'm getting ready. Sometimes I have good brow days and a lot of the time I don't. So I should start like doing my brows first. But see, it doesn't look too bad. I think my brows look the best when I actually like groom them and cut them. Because when the hairs are too long, it's when they don't look all that great. They just look messy, which I did trim my brows earlier. So this is what this looks like using this brow pencil. And then I'm going to use this one. This is with the wand. This is pretty big. That's what she said. So I'm just going to apply. They look a little darker, right? Or no? I have no idea. They look pretty good. So I'm all done. I like using like these brow gels, like tinted brow gels, because sometimes you know how you miss certain spots when you use a brow pencil, and this kind of helps like to fill in those spots that you didn't fill in. But so far so good. My brows kind of look a little red, huh? Like a little red based. And then the last thing we have to do is lips. And I just have two. I believe I've used Cream in Your Coffee in a previous video, so I'm gonna use Politely Pink by MAC. This is a luster finish. This is more like a natural. This is probably gonna be pretty like on top of like an actual lip color. It's too pale for my liking, so I'm gonna go in with Cream in Your Coffee. Again, I'm just going like shopping with my mom. Even shopping, you guys, I'm going next city over, which is an hour away, where like Walmart and Ross and Marshalls and Ulta's at. We don't have any of that here where I live. It's like an 8,000 population here. So again, this is Cream in Your Coffee, and I think my makeup looks good for just a girl's trip. What do you guys think of this look? I really like the foundation. The highlighter is really nice. The blushes are really pigmented. Eyeshadow palette, Born to Run. So far, first impressions, I like it. Kind of glad that I got it for free though, using my points, you know, that I didn't have to spend for it. The Fenty Beauty bronzer looks nice. The foundation I like. I just feel like I may need a darker shade because for summertime, that color is not going to work for me. The mascara, first impressions, it's okay. It's not like, ooh, I love it. Right now, again, I'm gonna test it out more. Ooh, you know, something I do like is this brush. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!